Hello, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining me for this types of marketing series. We've been covering a lot of different types of marketing in this series, like email marketing, word of mouth marketing, content marketing. Today, we have a very important and interesting topic that is about partnership marketing. In today's day and age of collaborations, we see today within brands and content creators, partnership marketing is so important. We have to understand the nitty gritties of it, what different types of partnership marketing techniques are there, so that we can take our marketing to the next level. I think today you have to work with others. You can't move ahead alone. You have to move ahead with the support of other brands and all, and interchange of an audience of fans should be there. So that's how you kind of get on the fast track. With each other you can kind of grow. So, what is partnership marketing? So, in terms of a definition, it is where two or more brands collaborate via strategic marketing campaigns to help each other achieve their objectives. It is where a primary brand has the ideal product or service to complement a secondary brand utilizing target audiences to improve their proposition. So, in simple words, is coming together, for the interchange of audience. You have some kind of commonality in your TG or categories of your TG, so you can kind of utilize that in both senses. So you're both in products or services, you're bringing something different to the table, right? So then when both of you come together, there is certain gaps that can be filled in from both ends, right? So the fans, it's something that kind of appeals to them. From one brand, product or service, you're not getting something. So this is a little bit of a value add. So value added services is kind of where it is kind of distinct. Let us cover the types of partnerships. So there are a lot of ways in which partnership marketing can be taken forward. So let us cover the same. So, firstly, we have affiliation. So, you have some kind of affiliation program happening. So, either you're doing it on your own, you've created the own ecosystem of this thing on your own, or you are doing it with a third party network. So, wherein so for example, say you are a hotel chain and you would like your links to be also given in other, I won't say a travel blogger or something, but some other smaller kind of hotel chain or something, where like they are bringing certain services to the table, right? That is in common, like say you are a trekking company, right? And then with the hotel chain. So if somebody is going to say Shimla or something for trekking, so he will be want to look up hotels there. So that is how, if the in the trekking company's side the hotel is also mentioned somewhere, it kind of plays into it, right? So how the affiliate network will go on. So in this particular example, the trekking company will have banners or links of that hotel showing up on their particular site, and then when it's clicked on, then it will go on their site. And then if they go and book a room or something on in that particular hotel, that is where the deal will go through in terms of affiliate, because affiliate is more on performance only. So once the sale is made, then they will earn, the trekking company will earn that particular commission. So affiliation is very important, because there are so many, as I said, like I gave this example, so many allied businesses that are there, and they can benefit so from their particular, bringing their audience to you. So this whole particular system of affiliation today is running with a lot of affiliate networks. If you all look up, if you're marketers of a particular company, you should kind of look up where are all these affiliate companies, basically with affiliate networks, and then you kind of can start. So it's not like then a direct association. You can just start that particular process very quickly. Content, right? So this is the most important. What is being used today? You are looking up the social media sites. There are a lot of content collaboration happening between different brands and uh, between content creator, and then brand and content creator. So they are creating content together. So say you bring on another person in your podcast, right? And say both of you are say marketers. So that particular marketer's social media audience will also look, because you will put it in your networks, and then the guy who is hosting that podcast will come on. So this is a very simple, very, I mean, out there example of content partnerships that are being used. Companies also are there which are doing these content partnerships basically. So how they particularly do it is they will create a content, not necessarily like I mentioned the video based. They would create a common document like a case study or a white paper infographics, and they would mention both the companies within it. So that is like your commonly created content, or they've done some kind of a market research together. So that would then kind of be a co-created content. So identifying what kind of content you want to create and the other people who could partner with you, that is what goes into this type of partnership marketing. Okay, next is the distribution. So this is most common in FMCG products. So FMCG products, you must have seen a lot of offers like you are getting one particular product free with the other product. So when this particular thing happens, is that the one company is utilizing the other company's already distribution system to sell their product, and for the other company it is a value add. So for example, there is a particular biscuit and you're giving a small chocolate free with it. So the basically the chocolate company is utilizing the distribution network of that particular biscuit company, and it distribute product, and it becomes a more attractive product for the biscuit company that is having a small chocolate free also. So it would kind of lead to more sales. So in this particular context that is there, that you are kind of utilizing. So the chocolate company is not having his own distribution network set up and all, because that takes quite a bit of time to form that kind of thing. It can just kind of give within the factory to that biscuit company that their particular chocolates, and they can kind of assemble them and all, and then kind of push it along in their particular thing. So this is the way it is kind of commonly used. It can be used in so many aspects. I mean, you see uh, so many in D2C companies also, where you are getting a particular product, or if you have a order, you must have been Zomato, and you're getting some free, some kind of a biscuit or chocolate or some kind of one product, like it's like a sample or a trial piece only. So this is a part of the distribution strategy in partnership marketing. Then you have the charitable causes that companies tie in with. They'll tie in with some company doing some great, charitable work, and they mention it in their marketing communications. So this is a good strategy where you are gaining a lot of goodwill today in the days of like themes like sustainability and kind of more social work that is being, because the Gen Z is more aware of this and they're more conscious, so they want these kind of good companies with this kind of goodwill there. So when you tie in with a particular, it sends out so much of positivity to your particular prospective buyers, that so and so company is doing such, great acts of, kindness that are there, or in terms of great CSR work that they are doing. So once you tie up with some, charitable organization, definitely adds to, the goodwill of your brand. Then you have this particular, say, the joint products, right? So uh, where you are kind of creating a particular product with uh, a kind of, a partner of yours, where in the same TG, where you had the Apple watch, they had a tie-up with Nike. They created that smart watch together. So that was kind of, you can say, useful in, terms of, because there was some kind of a common TG, and th- both coming together, it created a very attractive product, right, for that thing, because you are kind of appealing to fitness conscious people who are using Apple, and obviously Apple users are considered, more, having more, resources in terms of capital money. They are in the little bit richer category. And then you have those in the health, who are health conscious. They are generally, having all these, smart watches and all. So I would say this kind of joint product having, where you have co-created that particular product, this is a good strategy in, as a partnership marketing. But to implement this takes quite a long time, and you have to be kind of conscious in that. This is generally, it is used by, bigger brands, because they have that amount of wavelength to get this thing executed. Great. Then you have licensing, where they are just basically, giving you the rights of that particular thing, and you can manufacture that product and then sell it in their name. So it is kind of licensed to them. So in this kind of thing, it goes beyond marketing, in the sense that you have create a great product, but you are not able to kind of sell the same. So you use the, market of a bigger brand, where they have a more wider reach, and then you, selling your product. So it could be like an outright deal, where the bigger brand is maybe purchasing your product only, and then selling it in whatever cost they want to. Or it could be a case where, there's some certain kind of like, you can say, royalty or something that they are providing. So this particular royalty, then as per the sale, it will be, so that depends on what is the negotiating, power of your particular brand. But this is a kind of an important strategy, because, as you said, making a brand, and building your own audience is the most difficult task in business. So you are kind of utilizing the market of a bigger brand to, kind of do this. And the bigger brand is looking at different kind of revenue streams to, gain. I mean, because they have to kind of, run their own companies and do the whole thing. So I think this kind of thing will kind of work out if it is done in a very, organized way, in a particular process is being followed. This will kind of work out for you. Great. So this is the most common, the loyalty programs. We all, today, when you go to any, fast food chain or something, they ask you for your mobile number or something, and then, or email address. They take your data, and then they will, kind of, start giving you the, offers and messages of the same. So it's basically loyalty program. They also, it's more my maybe specific, because you can get data, right? So you identify a particular customer, and then you see what is the, volume of business that you're getting, and then you get other details of, the birthday, or the, other things, like in terms of the category, like what are they actually purchasing and all that, and what in terms of even, you can say, in retail, like store visits and all. So this particular, I would say, loyalty programs are kind of mainstream now. Every particular brand, like a B2C, is using this particular technique, and they have their own data for that, and being very specific in their offers for their particular customers. Then you have your product placement, which is majorly used in there are particular shows, like it could be in, say, in movies, that you have a product kind of placed in that. So you are utilize the audience of that particular movie, that they most probably will see that, and then where your product is being kind of utilized within that movie story or something, or it could be a show, it could be like an influencer's some a video wherein he's placing a particular product. So it's not out and out like a deal wherein he is like talking about it, but it's just a product is placed in the narrative of that. So this uh, is being used quite a lot because of the consumption. The more media will be consumed, the more monetization techniques will come, and this is one of the ways in which is can be mutually beneficial. Then you have shared stores, uh, where a particular store or brand is giving out some space for the other brand, like a kiosk or something. And people, when they come in, they also look at that particular kiosk and all. And what is there, like, say you, or in Starbucks, you have another kiosk where they are selling some particular chocolate. So because they know that audience of Starbucks is A plus category that is coming in, right? So you have that chocolate which is maybe priced at it is a more premium level. So you'll kind of, at least your brand awareness will increase with that particular TG. So you kind of share that particular store, and that, so those it is a deal. It is obviously they are charging on the amount of days or the space utilization of that particular kiosk or something. But this is a kind of a common strategy, which also not only the monetary aspect but also a value addition aspect, where the main brand's store, you are getting another brand where you could have a product that could appeal to them and would enhance the experience within that store. Then you had sponsorships. So basically, sponsorships is the one of the oldest form of marketing. So you could kind of sponsor events. You could sponsor somebody's particular occasion. Somebody is having where you have like some award ceremony or something like that. So this is a common. These are outright in media. The deals are done. Where you kind of put it out there. You have the event management companies who today market themselves to various companies that we are having, XYZ event, and we are expecting this audience, and this is the kind of PG we have. Would you be interested in sponsoring different kind of sponsorship packages? Within this, so it's a great kind of partnership marketing where you there is a particular brand which is organizing the particular event, and you can utilize that particular brand's goodwill and the audience in general, and then kind of get your word across. Also used a lot in sporting events and all, where you are coming to, like, the IPL is the biggest example of the different kind of sponsorships, or how much it can be utilized in in a particular spectacle or something, where it is there, and then you kind of want to associate with that event. Awesome. Great. So I think we'll wrap up today's event on partnership marketing. Very interesting. So a few inputs about me in terms of the how this kind of thing can be taken forward in terms of partnership marketing is you have to identify, do a bit of your market research in what kind of partners you are seeking in terms of that TG. You have to get kind of very deep, like what kind of audience, what kind of products they have, what would kind of appeal, where is it all tying in, because as a marketer it is your responsibility to get the most bang for buck for the in terms of the budget and achieving the marketing goal. So this is a very important form of marketing. Generally, when you are more towards the, let's say, the higher management, that you have to take these kind of decisions. But as a founder or as a person who is started a particular company can also do use this. It's not necessary to these have to be really big deals. This can be done. All these techniques can be used at a smaller level and all. So uh, with this kind of types of marketing, you can get ideas of how to increase your reach and what kind of brands and how you can kind of take. And many brands, a lot of are very open for this. Only that obviously the financials and that kind of deal has to work out, but all are kind of open for this. Everybody wants to increase their particular market, their particular reach. So once this happens, then it's a awesome win-win situation. Thanks a lot, then. It's been a great session. Thanks a lot for your time. Thanks for tuning in. And everybody take care. Thank you. See you.